What's up, guys? JB Genius back with you here today. Today we're on Overpass. We're going to be going through a couple of little bit of executes for the A bomb site and the B bomb site, and just some basic stuff like that, basic utility you can use in your games. So first of all, we're going to start on the B bomb site. A little bit of a 3-smoke execute to help you guys take the B bomb site as a team. So I'm going to show you smoke for the middle of site, 2 smokes on bridge, and a smoke for heaven, as well as a Molotov for the all-important toxic position. So that's what it's going to look like. Now let's show you how you do it. Just throw your first smoke onto the B site, come back here. Actually, excuse me, that's for a different one. Come back here into the trash can in the corner. You're going to find the top of this tower, and then move over 1 chain link. So this top of this chain link and the top of the tower, and then just throw. Then it's right in the middle of sight. Blocks off a lot of vision up here from heaven. Blocks off vision from here over in water from people playing. Blocks off vision from rail to short. So it's a very useful smoke. Obviously, you're allowing people to encroach here, so you definitely want to have a monster presence to make sure CTs aren't encroaching on the backside of that smoke. Now to smoke bridge, there's 2 ways you can smoke bridge. You can smoke bridge from here in this corner at the barrel. You line up with this sideline right here. So yeah, there's like this divider between the light and the iron railing. It's this divider. So you line up with the divider, and then the second light. So the top of the second light over to that divider. So let's see if that's right. I have to practice this one a few times to get it right. Right about there. And bam. Right there onto the bridge. Now the other way you can smoke the bridge, I'll wait for that one to fade real quick. The other way you can smoke the bridge is from short, if you have short control. You stand in this corner, aim at the top of this pole, and then this is 128 tick. I don't know for this one that makes much difference compared to 64, but you underhanded jump throw. So it's an underhanded jump throw, and it lands in pretty much the same spot. 64 tick, that'll go a little bit shorter and land maybe here, or geez, here instead of there, but it works either way as a smoke. And then the last one for heaven and the Molotov for toxic both come from this spot over here in short, up on the little wood platform into the corner. For the smoke, you're going to look at this line right here on this panel. You see right here, there's this line right here. Basically point your crosshair in the middle of it, and sails right through the opening into heaven. There are other lineups for it, down here, and there's other lineups for it, but the one I use is right there. It works perfectly. And then for the Molotov, you see this iron bar. Keep your eye on that iron bar right there. So you see that iron bar. It's right there. You aim at the top of it, and then take a step and throw. Sails right past the pillar, bounces off the little hut there, and then burns out all toxic. So that one's not very exact. You can aim it a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, or not too much to the right, all you hit the pillar. A little bit lower, it'll still burn out toxic. So that one doesn't have to be exact. But yeah, that's the B side execute. If you have a couple people, if you have one person holding down here at monster and one person throwing that smoke, or 2 people throwing smokes there, it doesn't really matter. You can have a 3 through monster, 2 through short split, or you can have a 2 through monster, 3 through short split. But this area smoked, this area smoked, heaven's gonna be smoked. So really, and defenders are gonna be forced back into water. So you should have the site open for plant. One of the big points of engagement for this map, for this execute, is gonna be players who are either forced out of toxic or playing from rail, playing this headshot angle down towards monster. This is an area where you're going to have to get kills. Or if you're coming up here through short, it's an area where you can try to throw another Molotov to just burn people off the rail, because there will be a smoke down here. So this is going to be one of your key engagement points for this execute. Alright, so moving up to the A-bomb site now. This one again, 3 smokes. I'll show you one for top stairs, show you one for bank, and show you one for Optimus. And then I'll show you a little bonus smoke here in case you'd like to throw it or you think it's kind of interesting. So in combination, you'll want this one, and then one of these two in terms of an execute. I would not recommend having all 4 of them. That's a little bit overkill and leaves a lot of angles you can't peek. So I'll show you first for bank. This requires bathrooms control, so you're going to want to use some utility to push people back in bathrooms, whether they be smokes, Molotovs, flashes, whatever you have to use to get bathrooms control. Take it. Actually, it's from back here. It's a different lineup. So back here, the corner of this shadow right here, and then you see there's this line, this line, on the structure right here. That's important because there's the edge of the line. So the right edge of the line, it looks like it slopes down from this angle. On this down slope, you want to be as close to it as possible without hitting it. So if you're too close, you hit it and it dinks off. But if you're just enough away, that's why you gotta practice. If you're just enough away, it'll bounce through there and give you a perfect smoke in here over towards bank. See, that one's not perfect enough. It needs to be a little bit more to the left because there's a little gap there. That's why you gotta be super precise with this. You probably can even scoot out a little bit to give yourself a little bit more of that angle, so you can be a little bit closer to it. Now, see, now I'm screwing it up. Just stick with what's there. You just got to get it as close as possible. There you go, without hitting it. That one should be better. Yeah, see, it's better. You only have a little bit of an angle there. Toy with that one. If you have a better smoke for bank, feel free to use it, but that's the one I came up with. The other one I have for bank, 128 tick jump throw, is also super easy. It does give up an angle though, which I'll show you here. So you line up with this corner, you line up with the middle of this flower right there. So it's pretty easy to spot when you're here. Line up with the middle of this flower, and then jump throw. It'll bounce off the... Okay. That missed a little bit, but that still works. Yeah, what it was, you obviously give up this angle, and you give up this angle, and you give up a push through the smoke, but that is another alternative. Stairs now. We're going to talk about stairs. For stairs, which one did I throw? From stairs, this one's a jump throw. If you have a better smoke for stairs, by all means use it. But mine is from back here, and you're going to aim to the right side of this little connecting piece between the metal and the light. So aim about right there, and jump throw. And it'll bounce over, and bounce right to the top of the stairs, blocking all vision there. And so your third smoke, you come in here behind the bench, aim at the man's head, and this one's for Optimus. So you see it'll bounce right down there at Optimus, and this restricts vision from here, from behind there. This angle right here, close Optimus, is still viable, but this is not a one-way at all. You can see their full body, so they have to be tucked in the corner to use it, and they're completely visible. For the bonus smoke, right about here, this one's a little bit more tricky of a lineup, so pay attention here or watch the video a couple times through. You line up with this little white rock in the ground at long, and then you see there's bricks over here in the bathrooms. You're going to find one, the top line, the next line, and then the third line. So it's the bottom of the second line of bricks, and then you're going to move it to the left over, like this piece is black here, you're going to move it to between the black and the white rock lines there. And then it's a jump throw. So the second one hope it's the second one, not the third one, because that would make me look really dumb. It is the second one. And bounces off right there. Blocks vision from close Optimus too long, so you can walk out. If someone's playing that angle, you can walk out all the way to here. If someone's playing back here, that's the only angle you really have to worry about in that type of deal, is if someone's holding here, you can't really... It's a hard angle to take the sight with at this point. So, you know, you're going to have a smoke down there. You have a smoke down preferably there. If you have a smoke down here, you know, even getting to here to plant the bomb in this corner, you're going to have to deal with this angle somehow. If someone keeps you holding that. So keep that in mind if you want to use that smoke. Yeah, that's about it. You know, flashbangs, obviously use your flashbangs to get in the site. Use Molotovs as needed. But that's the smokes for you. That's for A and B. Actually, I'll show you one more real quick. From a default setup, a lot of teams in North America will run this setup where they have one person crouching here and a person on top of them watching out for long aggression. I really love that opening. But something else you can do with it, if you want to take mid control afterwards, is if you're in the middle of this wooden flower here, and you find this line and move it up, this line in the wood and move it up to the top of this pillar and throw. That is a perfect smoke for front bathrooms. So if you're looking to take like mid control, if you're looking to move up from long into here, that smokes perfectly off front bathrooms. You can also aim it a little bit to the right and it'll cover the middle more. But that's a nice little smoke for that area, so you only either have to focus on middle and connector when you're taking mid control. So yeah, that's it. That is Overpass smokes for you. There's not really much else you can... There's actually, I take that back, there's a ton else you can do. This is just the very, very basics. So, you know, look it up. You know, look up some other videos online if you want to get more advanced in this. But this is a great start for a team if you need a couple of quick hits onto either bomb site. Yeah, if you enjoyed, if you learned something, please, you know, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like. Follow me on Twitter. Twitter link is down below. I'll, you know, post you know, a lot about CS and you know, when YouTube videos go live. So thanks for watching. JB Genius out.